about 80% of all amateur golfers struggle with a slice. And if you're a right-handed golfer, many times what that means, or what's causing that is, by the way, there's only one reason that you slice a golf ball, is that the face, the golf club face, or the head is open relative to the swing path, right? And what we see more times than not is that swing path is an over-the-top swing path or an outside to inside swing path, which results in the ball going to the right the majority of the time for a right-handed golfer. So, and again, just so that people understand what that is when the club is here and this is your swing plane, if you would, coming down to the golf ball, the club head goes forward first. So you're over top of that line. And once you get over top of that line, the club head is heavier than the handle, and it's not going to stop. It continues this way and comes outside to inside, opening the face, pushing the ball to the right. All right? And if I represent that with an alignment stick, that would look something like this. All right? So what that swing looks like is something like this. You're here. You take your club back like you normally do. Everybody does it relatively the same. But as I come down, my face is open and the ball goes hard to the right, right? And that swing path, if you could see here, our simulator is going to be out to in significantly by probably 5 or 6 degrees, if you would. So what we try to get the students to understand, and actually it was a little bit less than that, but you get the idea, right? So what we try to get the student to understand is like, look, Hank Haney famously said, the road to good golf can never go through a slice, right? Can never go through a slice. So if you're slicing the ball, that's your big miss, and we got to fix that immediately. You can work on your grip, your posture. You can work on anything. Doesn't matter. But if you don't fix that big miss, it's not going to get any better. So what we do with our students here at Imagen is we say, look, let's figure out how to get that swing path to be more inside to out instead of outside to in. And that will then start to work on that big miss. And once we start getting that changed, then we can work on different pieces, parts of our game to really refine it. But if we don't fix that big miss, we're never going to play good golf. So by simply putting an alignment stick down, and if this was noon per se, right here, straight or parallel with the golf ball, this would be 11 o'clock, which is the outside to inside path. And then this is 1 o'clock, just slightly to the right. And I know what you're thinking, well, Daniel, if I swing down to the right, isn't the ball going to go to the right? Well, it is, but because of the spin you're going to impart on the ball, it's going to come back to the left, all right? So golf is totally counterintuitive. You only have to play once or twice to realize that a lot of the things that make conventional sense, if you would, it's counterintuitive. So what we're going to try to do with the student is we're going to try to get their club where it normally is, right, in their backswing, and we're going to try to get them to come down and trace this path. Right? So if you start without a golf ball, it's easy. You're here, you take your swing back, and then you just trace your arms and your hands so that that club head goes down that 1 o'clock. And you keep doing that until you see and feel, okay, normally my club comes inside here. That's what that feels like. That's what an inside to outside path feels like. And then this is what it would look like. If I'm here, back, and that ball does exactly what I said it was going to do. It goes right to left. And that's going to be 3 to 5 degrees above the line, which is where my normal swing plane is. There it goes, 5.4. A little bit more than what I normally do, but you get the idea, right? So first and foremost, if we can't get a slicer of the golf ball to swing inside to out, or at least significantly reduce that outside to inside path, they are not going to be able to play their best golf, all right? They'll be able to get around the golf course. They'll be able to have a lot of fun, all right? But they will not be able to play their best golf. So swing to 1 o'clock, put an alignment stick down so you can see your swing path, if you would. Put it as close as you can to the golf ball, as a matter of fact. Put it right here, right? Put the ball literally right there and try to hit that ball without hitting the stick. If you do that, I guarantee you'll play better golf. And here's to getting you the game that you've always imagined.